4 points, a touchdown. 11 points changes a lot of things. Welcome back to Baylor Dynasty. This is the final episode of the S1 Finale. We have really 2 games left because there is no, back then there was no Big 12 championship game. So we just have 2 regular season games. And if this was 2017, we would have had a conference championship game to play, but we don't. So if we just win these 2, we're in the championship game. That's really how that works. So really, up to this point, we beat 18 Texas A&M 45-17. They're 8-3 now. We beat Florida, who's number 20. They're 8-3 now as well, 35-25. We beat Michigan 49-27. Beat West Virginia. This was a close game, a scripted one too that we almost lost, 35-31. Ahmad Dixon had a game-winning interception on that one. This one was closer than it needed to. Chris Johnson, our third stringer, won us this game. Bryce Petty left the first quarter with a foot contusion, so our third stringer carried us to victory in that one, 41-31. Let's see, 25%. Beat Iowa State 52-6. Beat who's now number 12 at 9-2, Kansas 38-21. Beat 6-5 OU 51-24. Beat Texas Tech 42-20. Beat OSU last episode 52-31. They were cheating. We were supposed to lose that game, but they scored us. They still scored a lot because they're supposed to win, but we still stopped them. So now we just have these 2 and hopefully the championship game in this video to wrap it up. Against Texas is number 9 at 8-2. TCU also ranked. We're going to give Art Briles a coaching upgrade as well. I want the coach. Oh, we're maxed out on the Coach Stradamus. Interesting. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. What is this? Your team always gets hot. Nah, I want that one. Instant commit. I didn't know we were maxed out on the Coach Stradamus. So, I didn't mean to do that. Lachey C-Strength still first place in the Heisman. He didn't go up or down. Miller shot all the way from last place to second. Marlon Lane is still in here. Vinrick Mark. Johnny Manziel got bumped down to last place. In terms of the polls, we stayed right where we were. We're behind Ohio State, and that would be a good matchup, us versus Ohio State in the championship game. They have Michigan this week. And we have TCU. Bama's got Auburn. Georgia has Georgia Tech. I guess this is rivalry week. So we do have an extra game? Interesting. So yeah. Any of these teams can still, make it to the championship game. It's a tight race. Really 1 through, I would say, 6, maybe. It's pretty tight. So let's hop this game against TCU. So this rivalry is called the Holy War because Baylor is a TCU is a Christian school. And Baylor is, I think, a Catholic school. So I think that's why it's called the Holy War. But shout out to all my fellow Christians out there holding it down. The real ones going against the tide. Can I get an amen? So there is no conference championship game, so we don't need to look at standings. That's pointless. TCU only gives up around 22 a game. We give up around 23. This in Texas is our last game. I can't remember if TCU goes no huddle or not, so I guess we're going to find out right now. Play action. Screen. I just love how it won't let me get over there. It literally physically stops me from running over there to go ahead and clamp that up. Like it won't let me get over there. Interestingly enough, TCU will not go no huddle. Okay. Bama destroys Auburn, so they're going to go to the SEC championship game. And if Ohio State loses, then that's who will play the championship game, most definitely.
That brings us 3rd and 10.
Again, we need to go back to our bend but don't break philosophy. Aaron Green loses 5.
That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Nope. Lost the one. Really surprised that TCU and OSU don't go no huddle. They have no reason not to. So 3rd down and long, just like that for TCU. Uncle Walker, why are you standing up? Still not enough for the 1st down, though.
That makes it 4th and 4.
We're not convinced they're going to punt, so. Jay, 177 yards on 3 touchdowns. He averages, I think, 6.9 a carry, so he almost averages 7 yards a carry. Crazy. Thousand 376 rushing yards and 18 touchdowns for Lachey. Strong. Why are you so fast? Why does it do that? Kansas got destroyed by Kansas State. Coleman is short. We're going for it. Going to be Alabama versus Georgia in the SEC championship game. That's going to be a good one. We may watch that one. Oh, stay strong. That's why you go for it. Yeah, I threw that quickly because I knew we were going to score. I threw that as soon as I saw him open. A second late, we were sacked. Levi Norwood. Texas beats Texas Tech 20-3. Yeah.
Baylor is lined up for the kickoff. Ready to return.
Hager. Lost the 4.
That brings up 3rd and 14.
What do you call a draw play on 3rd and 14? Very questionable play calling.
That brings us 4th and 11.
It's going to be a very methodical game.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
NASCAR.
Makes the tackle. Call it a gain of 15 yards. 1st down. Gain of 13 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Number 2,000 rushing yards achieved this season.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
We're going deep. We got Reese touchdown. Tevin Reese. 39 yards from Petty. That was pretty petty of him.
The Baylor Bears is lined up for the kickoff. Ready to return.
Alabama dominates in the Iron Bowl. Why is it called that? Why is it called the Iron Bowl? What does that mean? Ah, if I was using Okuwashi, that would have been a loss of like 4. Got him. Loss of 4, Sam Okuwashi.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
Tighten up. Pull together.
Go nowhere, 22, go nowhere.
Remember, bend but don't break. Bend but do not break. The option from where? Sorry, it's going to be from this side. The TCU scoreless. I'm pretty sure we kept OU scoreless throughout the first quarter too. That was the only team that was the only other team we did that to. Why am I diving so much? What was the point of that? It was just making me dive, but bro, it was just making me dive like every time I click on a new player. Of course, Sam Hall can barely tackle anyone. He's like 5'4". That was ridiculous.
That makes it 3rd and 15.
Kevin Reese mossed you. You got mossed.
First down.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
I had to do it. We got him again. Touchdown. And again, a second late, we would have been sacked. I had to throw that as soon as possible. Had to. That's twice we got him on that. Twice.
Baylor is lined up for the kickoff. Gray deep to return. The kickoff is down for a touchdown. Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Ah, we fell for it again. Guys, we need to stop this. That's all they got.
That is a loss of 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
We had him with Hager, and then he weaves right around us. Do it again. Oh, you won't.
White was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10. Call it a gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Who sacked him? Yep, took everything away. Zarella zelling Pascal on the sack. He zelled him. He zelled him a sack if you have Chase Bank. Again, if we would have just taken away the run and guarded the run better, that would have been a punt, not a field goal. Ah, circle was open, man. I saw that 79. You didn't block anyone. Gonna be short again, but we're gonna go for it. Everybody's blocked. We get the first easily. I wonder who do we get the ball to start the second half or do they do? I think it's us who gets the ball start second half. I'm not sure though.
First down.
Nobody even saw me take off with Teddy. Nobody saw me do it. Touchdown, Nashvar. That linebacker, that was a dangerous pass, but that linebacker was still there. Risky throw from Petty, but that linebacker just left his post last second.
The Baylor Bears is lined up for the kickoff. James sets a return. The kickoff is good for a touchback.
Ford, you could have picked that off. That would have been crazy 2-for-1.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
I think we're gonna still try for the 2-for-1 actually. How was that thrown perfectly to where I can't even animate on it?
That makes it 2nd and 10.
All right, team, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Again, Lackey being lazy in coverage of whoever that was, just being lazy. I want everybody back there, everybody. Why is it that nobody, like, how did everyone just get ran behind? I literally put everyone, I backed everybody up even further than they already were. Everyone let their man run right by them and nobody animated on the football. Nobody.
Williams takes the sack.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They
Gain of
don't want
13
none.
yards.
They don't want none of this.
That makes it first and 10.
Right and left, right and left. Go down, go down. Hey, check back 45. Check back 45.
Why would I pump fake there? Why?
Lions have lost some 17 yards on that play. That'll make it second and 9.
Man left, man left. Go down, go down. 18. Check, check. Box two, box two.
Of course, I didn't know Pascal was the greatest quarterback of all time. I didn't know that.
Gain of 3 yards. That makes it second and 8. Loss of 3 yards on the play. That makes it third and 11.
Give me that. Give me that. Williams. The second interception back-to-back games.
Number 35 on the carry. That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up second and 3.
Man left, man left. Go down, go down. Hey, check back 45. Check back 45. 3 and 5.
Number 35 on the run.
That's what I'm talking about,
That's a
baby.
gain of 4 on the play. First down.
Box, box. Come on, you 180. Doubles, 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 doubles. 10. Red 68.
Why is that off your back foot, Petty? Throw it normal. That had no business being off your back foot for no reason. Anyone in the game makes my player do that. Again, I'm right there, and he gets a boost his feet out of nowhere for no reason. Right there. That's not an open pass. Again, the game does that on purpose. It always has me run into my teammate on those bubble screens. It's so annoying.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Give me the interception. Again, the game makes me drop a wide open interception.
That makes it 2nd and 10. Loss of 1 yard on the play. 4th down.
feel like we scored too early. I didn't really want to do that.
Look, 49, 49, 49. Coming! Coming!
That'll make it second and inches.
The ball, the ball, the ball.
Get them fours up. We're up 15, headed into the fourth. And the holy war between the Christians and the Catholics. I don't know if Baylor's a Catholic school though. I don't. That doesn't sound right. What are they? I don't. I'm not a denomination expert.
Check three, check three, check three.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play. That makes it second and 14.
Take go.
Lloyd tackles him in the backfield at the 27-yard line. That'll bring up third and long.
It's more cheating. That shouldn't have been caught. Just more cheating. That should have been an instant stop. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Y'all trying to cheat, not enough.
Gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up second and 3.
Y'all tried to cheat and make me get mossed when that should have been picked. You still came up short. Remember, Petty can take off. A 1,550 rushing yards by Lachey Strong. And you can credit the O-line. Most since 2011. I don't know who the running back was. Yeah, shout out to the O-line.
Gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up second and 3.
I think Lachey Strong will have 2,000 yards rushing this season. Man, without that, bruh, without that halftime touchdown, they would have 13 points right now. That's painful. Without that halftime touchdown, that's annoying. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. That's annoying.
That makes it third and goal.
Easy, easy, easy. Lucky 95. Lucky 95. Let's go. 150.
The kick is good. The Bears lined up for the kickoff. Gray sets a return. The kickoff is down for a touchback.
And that halftime touchdown is annoying because they would have only 13 points. Oh, Blackshear on the sack, loss of 8.
Makes the tackle. That is a loss of 1 yard. That'll make it 4th and 14.
On the ball, on the ball, on the ball.
Yes, this one's pretty much over. This one is said and done. We're going to advance to 11-0 and get ready for Texas.
Let's go. 319.
Number 2 will make the tackle. That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. Call it a gain of 6 yards. First down.
We're going to get out here with a W and advance to 11-0. Another 3-score win. I think our closest games have only been against Florida and Kansas State, both by 10 points. So, again, not had a single. Well, West Virginia was our closest game. I lied. Well, we only won by 4 that game. Yeah, Lachey Seastrunk just gone, just out of there. He's certainly going to win the Heisman. That's for sure. That is for sure. So we're going to get ready for Texas, who won their game against Texas Tech. Bryce Petty, 14 for 21, 261, 4 touchdown passes, 1 interception, sacked twice. Longest was 44 to Levi Norwood. 56% completion percentage, 224.4 passer rating. Lachey Seastrong, 219, 2 touchdowns. Longest was 72. Norwood, 83 and 2 touchdowns. Rhodes, 58. Reese had 83 and a touchdown. Nasbar, 24 and a touchdown. Hager, 5 tackles and a tackle for loss. 2 tackles for loss for Lackey. 3 tackles for loss for Williams and an interception. He had a pick six last week against OSU. 3 tackles for loss for Okawachu. Tackles for loss for Hull, Morton, and 2 for Lloyd. 2 tackles for loss for Blackshear and a sack. Tackles for loss for Azell and a sack. Haskell was 16 for 24, 217 to the air, a touchdown, which he shouldn't have had. BS Hail Mary halftime touchdown. Interception, 66% completion percentage, as long as it was 46. We sacked him twice, 148.8 passer rating. Green had 69, a touchdown. Pascal had 52. Porter had 72. Carter had 73 and a touchdown. White had 47. Brown had 19. So this is the final regular season game. This is basically the Big 12 championship right here. And to confirm this, because this is still a regular season game, it's just the finale. It's still the regular season, but it's basically the Big 12 championship game because it's us versus Texas. Texas is the next best team in the Big 12. Besides us, they're 6-2, 9-2 overall. We're 11-0. It's funny because we started out sixth in the preseason, in the offseason, and through to the season we were seventh. Now we find ourselves at first, like I knew we would be, in a clear first. So again, it truly is the Big 12 championship game between us and Texas. Pretty sure Seastrunk has the Heisman fairly secured. He does. He had 219 and 2 touchdowns the last week against TCU. 1,593 rushing yards. He's going to get maybe 2,000 this season, hopefully. He averages 7.1 a carry. That's 3 yards short of a first down every time he touches the ball. That is insane. He has 20 rushing touchdowns. His longest was 72. The polls have not changed. Yeah, so Ohio State won, we won, Alabama won, Georgia won, Nebraska won, Oregon won, Notre Dame won. Or I should say Stanford won. I don't know where Notre Dame came from. But this is interesting. I feel like it's going to be either us versus Ohio State or us versus Alabama. Because Alabama's going to play Georgia in the SEC championship game. And Nebraska is going to play Ohio State. Interesting how that plays out. Of course, we don't have a championship game. So hopefully we remain undefeated and don't get kicked out and penalized for not having a championship game. Because that's outside of our control. That's not our fault. We took care of business. We just have one more game to go. We just have one visit. And Richard, can you just sign? Quit edging me. Just please commit to Baylor. You know you want to. Quit being agnostic about it. Just make a decision. You're going to sign. I know you are. We're close on a lot of people. We're not getting him. I don't know why he's even up here. We're about to get Mike Johnson. We didn't get any commits from last week, so, we're still waiting on these guys to make a decision. Might as well just put all of our points. Why not? Make sure we get them. Just waiting on 5 people to make a decision. And so, we're going to get this game against Texas. This is basically the Big 12 championship game. This is what this accounts for. We're going up against David Ash, and they're going to go no huddle. So we're still number 2. We're first in points per game. There are 20th. They get 30. We're second in total offense. We're 43rd. Rush, they're 57th. We're 23rd. We're 5th in pass offense, 52nd. Total defense, they're 14. We're 50th. They're 31st against the run. We're first. They're 15 against the pass. How are they so good in pass defense? I don't understand that. Again, very crucial, important game for us, especially. We have everything to lose. They don't. And this is a rivalry game, and a big one at that. We know what Texas wants to do. They want to go no huddle, up tempo, just like all the other teams. They're going to go lightning fast. Don't do it, please. Thank you. Thank you. Great out for Texas. Great defense. And out comes Lachey Seastrong. 219 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's going to have more this game. A 1,605 rushing yards and 20 touchdowns for Lachey Seastrong. You know what? I don't think he's going to reach 2,000. He would have if we had a championship game, but we don't. My players don't have the comeback cheese like that the CPU does. If that's the CPU, then players are instantly turning around and come back to the football wide open every time. But mine don't do it. Texas second in points allowed on defense, only 15.4. We're going to score way more than that. What a crazy catch from Rhodes. I don't know how that was almost intercepted because I thought he was open.
Of 1 yard on the play. That brings up second and goal.
Mike 6, 33. 33.
Let's go! Black, black.
Why are you pump faking? Throw it. I hate that the game does that. I'm not pump faking. I'm throwing it away.
That brings up 4th and goal.
Pump fake there. That ruined everything.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Would have scored a touchdown if the game did screw me over and make me pump fake when I didn't want to.
Lloyd makes the tackle. That's a gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 1. That's good for a gain of 4 yards. 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 9. That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 1st and 10. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Still on. I'm right there.
With the catch. Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. First and goal. The extra point attempt is good.
Um, so stupid. Someone's just always open. I had no time to choose the correct play. I didn't want that. I didn't want to be in a zone.
Right shift 33. 33.
Reese intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
Wow, Ash is out for the game with a concussion.
Coleman was the intended receiver on the play. That brings us third and 10. Pass is incomplete. Scott breaks his arm. That'll make it fourth and 10.
We need to run the ball more and get C-Strunk involved. That's fine. It can be a low-scoring game. I want it to be. Wide open.
it second and 10.
Tight left, tight left. Three down. Hey, check my three. Easy. Eagle.
Doing a good job defensively, right, as for right now so far, but they keep forgetting about Najvar.
That makes it first and 10.
Man left. Go down. Hey, check my three. Here we go. Blue 88.
Stop.
Check. Box two. Down.
Mike 6, 33.
Ready.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll make it second and 4.
Move up the ball hard. Hey, check my 33. Ready.
That makes it first and goal.
Check. Box two. Tight left. Go down. 25.
Number 33 makes the tackle. Call it a gain of 1 yard. That brings it second and goal.
Why does he like suction right to me whenever I spin?
Easy. Stingray. Ready.
20-run rushing touchdown. School record broken. Or no, I guess it's a record established, not broken. Look at Case McCoy thinking he's Colt McCoy.
Number 87 makes the catch. That's good for a gain of 12 yards. First down.
We're not letting them just gonna run the ball willy-nilly. Not happening.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards.
Why can I not animate on that?
Daniels makes the grab. Gain of 25 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Red two.
That makes it second and 8.
Go, kill. 3-9. Switch.
Gain of 7 on the play. That'll make it third and 1.
Again, they get favorable animations.
That makes it first and goal. Touchdown Lions. The extra point attempt is good. Number 5, second and 10.
Night shift 33.
Ready. Black and five.
Stop them before they stop us. That's a guarantee. That was not to Reese. That was an overthrow that Reese just so happened to be in the area to catch. I did not throw that to Reese. Who gets the ball at half? Is it us? Yeah, it is. It's us. It is us. We get the ball at half. That's important. We literally get sucked into a tackle mission from nobody. Nobody tackled us. Literally, nobody tackled us. And the game says, I'm about to crash out. It's 11:32 p.m. Nobody tackled us. Yet we get locked into an animation with literally nothing. I'm telling you the cheating. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the cheating. Is Petty going to get there? Yes, he would. No, he won't.
Lucky 95! 1995. Ready, go.
We needed that.
The offense calls a timeout.
Check, check. Dancer, dancer.
Should have been intercepted. Should have been picked off. And the game knows it. It's been the same play twice. Okay, so can we not make this the TCU game and not give up a Hail Mary? I'm tired of my players still getting beat in coverage amongst the Hail Mary when that shouldn't happen. I was about to say it looked like it was going to happen again. It looked like it was going to happen again.
The Longhorns are lined up for the kickoff. Rose deep to return.
Man left, man left.
Number 19 brings him down. Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Right left, right left. Go down, go down. Hey, check my 33, check my 33.
That makes it 1st and 10.
We need to get the ball to C Strong.
Right check 33. 33. 3.
The JC Strunk has 107.
Number 18 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Still got the pass off, though. That wasn't a sack.
Right check, 33. 33.
Behind the line. Loss of 1 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 11.
What a catch and throw. We're going for it.
Easy, easy, easy. Big dog, big dog.
Right check, 33. 33.
Ready, lock, Jack, Jack. 98 Weasel. 98. Jack, Jack. Regular.
Right check, 33.
Go. 59 Philly.
Look at the way they're lined up on the line of scrimmage.
Go. Jack, Jack. Regular.
That should be a touchdown. I don't know how it's not a touchdown.
Easy, easy, easy. Big dog, big dog. Set. 3-5. 3-5.
Right check, 33.
Our largest lead of the game. And Texas only gives up 15 a game. We have no more than that. Thank you. Sam Hall is going to score a pick 6. Thank you. Saul. I didn't know that was his name. Bro, how many pick 6s do we have this year? There are like so many. Joe Williams has one. Xavier Howard has one. Prince Kent has one. Sam Hole has one. Bryce Hager has one. We have 5 pick 6s this year.
That makes it 1st and 10.
That's what we're going to do, Texas? Okay, bet. Oh, wait. I think Xavier Howard has 2 pick 6s. Does he not? No, he almost had one against A&M, and he was tackled. Never mind. But yeah, so it's still 5. The front 4's up. We got him right where we want him. Up by 2 scores.
Mike check 33. 33.
Good. I love how nobody blocked there. Not a single person.
That'll make it 2nd and 9.
Mike check 33. 33. Here we go.
How does he? Bro, there's no way he instantly chases me.
Number 18 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 4th and long. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Great coverage.
Return for a gain of 7 yards.
Hey!
Call it a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Mike check 33. 33.
Set. Black 98.
Reception. Number 23 makes the tackle at the 18-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Check, check. 98 Weasel.
Roach was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 4th and 6.
Quick in possession. I wanted to waste more clock.
Makes the reception. Gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 2. Roy on the carry. Call it a gain of 6 yards. 1st down. That makes it 2nd and 10.
I could easily use it to intercept that. Easily user picked it.
1st and 10.
Oh, Case McCoy is not doing that in real life. He's not.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. 1st down. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Shipping was the intended receiver on the play. 3rd down.
Stepped in off the tip. It's Sam Hall. His 2nd interception. Wow. And he was beat on the play. And he just took it right from him. That's game. Sam Hall, 2 picks this game. One of them took it all the way to the house. How did we still not get that?
That makes it 4th and inches.
This has to be tough for Texas. They thought they could come in here and get an upset, but they couldn't. Our defense was too good. Of course, David Ash got hurt early. I don't think they were going to win anyway if David Ash was healthy. I don't think it would have mattered. David Ash and Case McCoy play the exact same. There was going to be no difference between the two. So we're going to get here with the W.
That's the end of the game. The final score is 34-17.
The Saints start player of the game, 171 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Today's ball game. Please drive home safely.
And we finished the regular season undefeated and are basically Big 12 champions by default because this was, by all definitions, the Big 12 championship game. Texas was the second best team in our conference, and we were first. Again, Bryce Petty, 17 for 26, no turnovers, 113.5 pass rate. That's pretty low. Just 149 yards passing. Yeah, their pass defense was pretty good. Sacked only once, the longest was 15. We kind of struggled today on offense. Without the pick six, we just have 27 points. That's our season low. Steve Strunk, 171 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns, just 43 for Petty. Norwood had a touchdown. Steve Strunk, 26, Rose, 42, Nashvar, 40, Reese, 28, 11 for Allen. Yeah, there was really nothing. Their defense was pretty good. Hager, though, had 6 tackles, one tackle for loss. Lloyd had tackle for loss. Singleton had an interception before halftime. Calcer had tackle for loss. 2 interceptions, and one of them was a pick six for Mr. Sam Hall. He's coming on strong. The tackle for loss for Dimitri Goodson. The Texas side of things, very disappointing for them. David Ash was 2 for 4, 26, 50% completion percentage, 104.6 pass rating. Again, if he would have played, they still would have lost. It would not change anything. Him and Colt McCoy played the exact same, or Case McCoy. It's just 82 passer rating, a new season low for us. Holding a opposing quarterback to just 82, that's a new low. 13 for 23, just 102 yards passing, a touchdown. 3 interceptions for Case McCoy. He did not play good. They didn't sack him at all. 56% completion percentage. Just 59 yards on the ground for McGray, 46 for McCoy, 48 for Davis, Meander at 36, and 42 for Danielson. That's it. Clamps. So we did get a commit from last week. Mike Johnson, the center, committed. He probably was going to be a bust. He's so low rated and just an overall 49. But like I said, we did win the Big 12 championship because that game was basically the Big 12 championship. So we won it by default. And we are Big 12 champions at 12-0, undefeated. And we should be in the championship game, I assume, at 12-0. Yeah, bye week. Got a coaching upgrade as well. Philip Montgomery has had a great season with us. Really, and so has our defensive coordinator. It's been a great season for Art Briles. So, what is the result? Georgia and Bama. Right, Oregon is not a player in this. It's Ohio State and Nebraska. That's what I thought. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and I feel like we could sim. Yep, he's firmly in first. He's probably going to win the Heisman. In terms of recruiting, we've done all we can do. We can do no more. I don't know if we're going to get Richard, man. He's taking too long. He should have already decided by now. Let's advance the week to bowl season and see who we play. Seastrunk indeed won the Heisman. 251 carries, 1,764 yards rushing, 22 touchdowns, 27 receptions, 339 yards receiving, and two touchdown catches. Rex Miller came in second. Rex Miller stole the Heisman away from D'Anthony Thomas in the Oregon Dynasty, so it feels good to steal it from him and firmly be in first. So Seastrunk has won the Heisman. Seastrunk won the Walter Camp. Seastrunk won the Doak Walker. Roth won the Ray Guy Award. What? Our punter won an award? Why? That's certainly a first. I've never seen I've never had any punter on my team win an award. Never. I've never seen it. That's certainly a first. I didn't know that was a thing. We've barely punted all year. Wow, we're gonna play Georgia in the championship game. What happened? What happened? We're playing Georgia. Hold on, I have to see what happened. So Nebraska won. They beat Ohio State like I knew they would. Because again, if Nebraska is good in a dynasty, sim wise, they will beat Ohio State. They always do. I've seen it countless times in dynasties. They will beat Ohio State. So Ohio State fell to 12-1. They lost at the worst time. Nebraska's Big Ten champs win was not enough. Really, they should have got in over Georgia because they have one less win. I thought this game cares about losses. Yet Georgia has one more loss than Nebraska. Again, this game's ranking logic is terrible. I'm glad we're not playing Nebraska. I'm tired of playing them. I played them way too much. So Georgia is a fresh foe. And they defeated Alabama pretty handily, 51-28. Wow. Of course, Stanford didn't really play anyone. They're just stuck at 10-2. Everybody else is just on the outside looking in. So yeah, we're playing Georgia, I guess. Well, this is certainly the first time I played Georgia in any kind of championship setting. And Kirk Herbstreit, again, we've beaten the SEC before, Kirk, and you picked against us both times when we beat them. We opened the season unranked on the road against the fourth best team in the SEC at the time, the second best team in the SEC, Texas A&M. Packed them up 48-17. Then we beat Florida 35-25. We've beaten your favorite SEC teams, Kurt. We have. Admit it. He's in denial about it, guys. So he favors them. They're third in points per game. We're first. And we held Texas to just 17 when they averaged 30. Total offense, they're fourth. We're second. Rush offense, we're 7th. We're 18th. Pass offense, they're first. We're 7th. Total defense, we're 64th. We're 41st. So this is our highest rating we've gotten. Rush defense was 66. We're first, and they're 66 against the pass. And we're a lot of sixes I'm seeing. That's a little demonic. In turnover differential, we're 12th, and they're 4th. Real quick, though. Stats. Team stats. Offense. We are... turnovers. 5 interceptions. Where are we? We had 6 interceptions. No way. We have to have more than that. We only have 6 interceptions? We've turned the ball over 6 times. I don't understand. Okay. This is what I was looking at. We have 18 interceptions. We have 18 interceptions this year? 18? Virginia Tech has 23. Oregon has 25. We have 18. Rice has 21. Old Dominion has 26. Okay, I just had to check that. Well, let's get it. We're playing Georgia. So this is it, guys. We've made it to the final stage. This is the final championship game. We'll see with any team in NCAA 14 base game season 1. Because after this, they'll just, of course, we'll do season 2s. But this is the last time we'll see a team for the first time, a new team for the first time, make it to the championship game in the base game. Because Baylor is a final team for NCAA 14 base game. There is no new team after this. So enjoy it while it lasts. Wasn't expecting Georgia of all teams to play us, but hey ho. 2 years ago in the Baylor Dynasty, we played Alabama in the championship game. That was a crazy one. Go check it out. It's on the channel. 2 years ago, Baylor Dynasty NCAA 14 revamped playlist. That's where it's at. But yeah, we played Alabama. So we played an SEC opponent before the championship game, just never Georgia. And they
Mitchell
get 39 a game.
The kickoff is good one for a touchdown.
We're going to stay in the 4-2-5. It's worked best. I feel like that's just where we have the most success. We get turnovers a lot too. So and I thought we looked the best in the green unis. The all green is just super nice. I like it.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Look at Aaron Murray. Yeah, we gotta watch out for Todd Gurley. We're not gonna let him run the ball. 3rd and 6, just like that for Georgia. Can Aaron Murray run? Where's Arthur Lynch? There he is. I knew they were gonna go to him. I knew they were. The pitch run, I'm assuming that's going to go to the left. Yeah. Jackson's all over it. No, you're not running the ball on us. I feel like really it should be Nebraska we should be playing, but again, I'm glad we're not though. But they deserve to be here, not Georgia. Because they have one less loss than Georgia. Sack him, please. Thank you. He was holding on to the ball for too long. 40 touchdown passes and 3,894 passing yards for Aaron Murray. Wow. What a season. Too bad it's going to come to an end for them right here. It's going to come to an end for us too. So
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. 3rd down.
where is Arthur? He's not on the field. Sack again. Who was there? Sean Oakman. His first sack of the season. He's a monster. He's 6'9", like 300 pounds, I think. Yeah, you're not breaking that tackle, Murray. And Georgia had settled for a field goal. Our second sack of this possession that Georgia has, and they're going to try to kick a field goal here. And it is no good. Badly missed it. Wide left. And we turned him away empty. But Georgia's defense was not that good. Ours was better than theirs. So we're definitely going to put up some points on them. NASCAR. Wasn't there, not going to force it.
Man left, man left. Let's go. Easy, easy, easy. 1495.
Reese! 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 Reese's Pieces! Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. The Heisman Trophy winner, and like the Doak Walker winner, and some other award. T-Strick won 3 awards this year. Allen hangs on and makes it 1st and goal. It's huge. We stop Georgia. We go down and score a touchdown ourselves. How did he not get tackled?
That's a D. That brings up 2nd and 1.
And we missed his chance.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, man. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Again, let's channel our inner bend but don't break defense. Let's do it. I knew it. I knew Lynch was going to get a reception there. We just did nothing about it.
The kick is good.
They can't stop us on offense, though, and we're going to stop them. We already did. So we just need to take away the read option in the run game and Arthur Lynch, and then we're good. We're still going to control time of possession, control the possession battle, win the turnover battle, and chew clock. What, Petty? What kind of throw is that? To see if you can make those back foot throws all the time, and they're never intercepted. They're always caught. Why can I not do the same thing? Now, Seastruck has never dropped a pass all year. Now is when he's going to start. Now. He's not dropped one pass all year. Now is the time that you're going to start making him dropping passes. We're tied through one. No, he's not going to zigzag and contemplate. No contemplation. Pick a side. Pick a side, Gurley. Todd Gurley is not winning them this game. They're going to have to pass. Why is Arthur Lynch just wide open? Is this the same Arthur Lynch that used to coach the Falcons, or is that a different one?
That'll make it second and inches.
Guys, come on. Georgia has not had a perfect season like we have. Like they're not supposed to be here right now. How did he catch me?
Baylor, Baylor.
Three down, three down. You might 52, vice championship.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, Texas scored 14 just like Georgia did right out the gate, and then they only got held to a field goal the rest of the game.
Come on, O. Come on, O. Let's go.
Makes the interception.
I got you, 88. I got you.
And guess who's giving up passes? It's Morton.
First down.
Where's Arthur Lynch? They're going to make this one. I can't understand. It's disgusting from Coleman. I don't like how what they were in, and we wasted the timeout because of it. Uh-oh. City strong. That's a great response. A great response. And watch for Arthur Lynch. Give me that, boy. Give me that. User pick six. What is that? 6 pick sixes in a season, and Hager has 2 of them. Baited him. Baited him. That's Hager's second pick six of the year, and that's like 6 in total on the team. And Gurley's down. No. Again, where is Arthur Lynch? Nope, he's short. He's short. Got to punt. Got to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Robbie Rhodes. No way. You weren't even there in the picture. You were not even in the picture. How do you know to turn up? I swear this game just don't be making sense. God, bro, he's open. He shouldn't know to randomly turn his head around and intercept the ball. We had NASCAR open from the start. This game just. Oh my gosh, bro. That's so annoying. He was open. He has no business turning around and intercepting that. My players don't react like that.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
Terrence Floyd. We're calling timeout. Who gets the ball to start the second half? We do. We do. Come on, we don't have time to waste another timeout. We got to go. I didn't mean to jump there. Reese got it. Reese's Puff. Reese's Pieces. Touchdown, Petty. Being Petty. Tevin Reese mossing that defender. And we're going at that was huge. That's the difference between, going into halftime only of what? 4 points, a touchdown. 11 points changes a lot of things. That's 2 times we've given up halftime touchdowns. Twice. Ah, that's so annoying. Like, how does that happen? That shouldn't happen. It shouldn't. That should not have happened.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
It shouldn't have a touch.
First down. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Man left, man left.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They should
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. First down. second and 7.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Come on.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Ready. Black and 5.
I'm still frustrated up that halftime kickoff return for a touchdown. Man, that has me heated. That has me heated. That has me heated.
That makes it second and 2. That's a gain of 10 on the play. First down. first down.
Way to go, D! Way to go, D!
Marshall with the carry. That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it second and 2. That makes it first and 10. Gain of 6 on the play.
Let's go!
That brings him second and 5.
Going to 88. He's going to 88. Nice, sweetheart. Let's go! Let's go! Turn it up, baby! Turn it up! Let's go!
Number 25 with the tackle at the 34-yard line. Third down. Takes him something behind the line. That was a loss of support on the play. That makes it fourth and 8.
Delayed game, offense. Still first down.
Check. Tight right. Check it out.
Called a gain of 9 yards. That makes it second and 6.
Here I come.
Choosing Mike. Watch Mike. Let's go! 59 Philly!
Run.
Bases down. Called a gain of 1
Not over
yard.
here!
That will make it 45.
Not over here!
Man out.
makes it 2nd and 2.
Gotta do better. Winning! Block 90!
Call the loss of 1 yard on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Easy, easy, easy. Roll it! Roll it! Let's go! 368!
The Bears lined up for the kickoff. Marshall back deep to the touchdown. The kickoff is down for a touchdown. Marshall with the reception. Goodson on the tackle at the 29-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 6. Number 86 with the catch. Rocky makes the tackle at the 44-yard line. 1st down.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Check 4, check 4.
winning!
Really sacks the quarterback. That's a loss of 8 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 9.
There we go. Hey, on the ball, on the ball, on the ball.
The pass falls is incomplete. Conley, the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long. That's good for a gain of 18 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Hurry up.
Lynch makes the reception. Goodson with the tackle at the 25-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. Bennett makes the reception. Singleton takes his end at the 12-yard line. 1st down.
Here we go!
So that was the single most unfun championship game that I've probably ever played on the channel. That certainly was not enjoyable for me. Yeah, I never recovered from that halftime touchdown. No, I didn't. And yeah, we're champions, but we gave up 42 points. 42 points in the championship game. Doing up. Which is why I tried to, hide it. Robbie Rhodes, 228, player of the game, 2 touchdowns, 228 all-purpose yards. Broke the kickoff return record right after giving up a kickoff return touchdown. That was the record before halftime to Georgia, and then Robbie Rhodes just goes out and breaks it. Bryce Hager pick six. There's a lot of offensive highlights in this championship game. 62-42. Not just. I don't want to stop. I don't want to see that. This is not even top 50 in terms of championship games. This was not a good one. So we won the championship, but in a very disappointing fashion. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend to be happy with this one. This was a very disappointing defensive performance in the championship game. Just a complete meltdown. Complete meltdown. Georgia, Aaron Murray, 33 for 39, 319 yards passing, three touchdowns, sacked him 4 times, did nothing. One interception, 84% completion percentage, 173.5 passer rating. Really 81 and a touchdown, Marshall had 21. Bennett had 109 and a touchdown. Lynch had 71 touchdown, Conley 22, 21 for Marshall. Rump had 58 and a touchdown, Hall had 18. Scott Wesley had 15. Bryce Petty was 15 for 23, 324, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, sacked 0 times. 81 was his longest at 7 reads, 65% quick percentage, 29.2 passer rating. Steve Strong got 158 and 2 touchdowns. Petty had 24 and a touchdown. Martin had 6 and a touchdown. Merwood had 39 and a touchdown. Reese had 140 and a touchdown. Rhodes had 69 and 220 all-purpose yards and a touchdown. 40 for Coleman, 22 for Nashvar. Pushing tackle for loss for Lackey, 1 for Hull, 1 for Kent, 3 for Okuwatu and a sack. That's 2 for Lloyd and 2 sacks for him, 1 for Morton. Oakman had 1 in a sack. And Bryce Hager had that pick six. Go the other way. So yeah, very disappointing defense. Offense, no issues. Defense, just I don't want to see it next year. O'Shea C. Strong, 1,923 purpose yards. Broke the previous record 2011 and was 1,547. So he had 400 yards more than that. He would have had 2,000 if he played in the Big 12 championship game. C. Strong 24 rushing touchdowns, broke one 2011. Lloyd had 13 sacks, broke the previous record from 1982 with 10. Art Briles is now level 46. Let's view the contract. Yeah, we'll sign, but only up until 2016. Now we have to look at coaching changes. If there is any, I'm sure there is. Art Brown signed an extension. Our defensive coordinator, Jay Bateman. We were 4th in the Big 12, actually. 4th out of 10. We gave up around 24 a game. 59th out of 126. What is that? 50? Is that good? Is that a good percentage? Let me calculate that. We were in the 46th percentile. So we've been our worst defense that I won a championship with, but we still won. So now we know our old coach was Pennant, actually. Jay Bateman is the new guy. Wait. Jay Bateman, I believe, was our defensive coordinator in the Florida State Dynasty. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he was. Could be wrong about that, but that name looks familiar. Either Jay Bateman is the new guy that hired for the state, or he was the old guy that left for a new job. Either way, I recognize that name, Jay Bateman. But our old coach, Bennett, left for a new job. We have a new defensive coordinator, Bateman. And of course, our old offensive coordinator Montgomery left as well. We were first in the Big Ten, I mean the Big 12, first in NCAA, averaging 44.5 points a game. So we gave up around 24 a game. Just that was our worst defensive performance all year. Giving up 42 to Georgia. Again, if we didn't give up that kickoff return for a touchdown, that would have been 34. And if we have guarded that Michael Bennett touchdown better, or intercepted it or something, they would have had 27. So we would have won that one 63 to 27. Still not bad, but we lost both our defensive coordinators. So, Big Bateman, I'm sure, is the same defensive coordinator in the Florida State Dynasty. So hopefully that's a good sign because our defense was really good at Florida State with Jay Bateman as the defensive coordinator. So maybe him coming in will make our defense a whole lot better. So let's take a look at who's leaving. Bryce Petty, the whole quarterback room is staying. Glasgow Martin graduated. He didn't do enough to, go to the draft. So that means we're going to have Chafin, Linwood, and Seastrunk. Wide receiver Kevin Reese is graduating. He could have went to the NFL. He did pretty good. I guess not. Jordan Nashvar going to the draft. And we're losing both our tight ends, Nashvar and Monk. So we're going to rely on Gus Penning. Durango, of course, went to the draft in real life as well. He's going to the draft. Cyril Richardson also going to the draft. Huber is graduating. Moore is transferring. Moore is transferring. So to TCU, he's an overall 67 freshman. We're going to try and see if we can persuade him. We're going to go, we'll play more than 9 games. He's leaving? All right, then. He's made up his mind. Palmer graduating. Lloyd is graduating. I'm surprised Lloyd isn't going to the NFL. He could have found success in the NFL. But he's graduating, so that means Sean Oakman will step up. We're losing McAllister as well. We're keeping our defensive tackles. That means Bo Blackshear, Andrew Billings, Zarel Lazelle all staying. Xavier Phillips is transferring to New Mexico State. His persuasion is also very low as well, so we're not going to try and persuade him. We're keeping our middle linebacker. We're losing Blankard, who's also transferring. Eddie Lackey is going to the draft. Yes, sir. Morton going to the draft. Thank God, bro. He was so annoying, man. He would always give up like an easy catch to his wide receivers. Anytime he's guarding someone, they're always going to be open. Dimitri Goodson's graduating, and we're losing Joe Williams by pick 6. What were your stats, actually? 2 interceptions all year. One of them was a defensive touchdown. What was Morton's stats? Just 1 interception, just 2 pass deflections. Just awful, Morton. I'm so glad you're gone. Goodson had 1 interception, too. Ahmad Dixon's going to the draft. He had that game-winning interception to beat West Virginia. And Prince Kent is done, and so is Sam Hole. Sam Hole had a great season. 2 interceptions. Both of those were in a single game. Prince Kent also 2 interceptions. One of them was a pick 6 as well. So we're losing Kent. We're losing Jones. So we're losing quite a lot of people, actually. Now it's like we'll just go to, signing day. Let me see. Anyone else? Nope, just those 2 from signing day. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I believe we have. Yeah, so we'll look at signing day. Look at our class. Yep, none of these dudes made a decision. Why is there so many like non-commits in here? It's a Dwayne Jones, a 3-star committed, and Richard Henry, the 5-star. Finally, it took him all year into the offseason to make a decision. The 6'1", 226 athlete has committed. That's huge. That's big time. So what now? Where do we stand in top classes? 11? So we have 1 5-star, 4 4-stars, 10 3-stars, 25 total commits. Only Notre Dame has more or close with 24. And they have the #1 class. That's good though. These are only 5-star though. Again, I'm trying to build something here at Art Brow's program. And I think we're doing that. Position changes. The position changes. You look at those. I don't think we'll really have any that much. Petty, Russell. Oh, Tripling's already better than Chris Johnson, well, he's a lot slower, like a lot slower. So, he's probably going to be 4th in the depth chart realistically. Seastrunk, Linwood. Look at Wilson, a freshman recruit, being the 3rd highest rated running back. Other freshman Mills, of course, Devin Chafin, just an overall 64. Yes, they'll be, Seastrunk, obviously the main carrier, but Shock, Linwood. Wide receivers, we got Rhodes. The only person gone is Reese, so we still have Rhodes, still have Coleman, still got Allen, still got Norwood. Antoine Goodley will make an appearance. Still have Jay Lee. Brian Bowie, our 6'5" freshman, is in there. Of course, Caleb Moore and Lynx Hawthorne. Interesting. Gus Penning, Matt Ritchie, of course, Hickory Dickory Doc, Eric Dockery, tight end, and Marvin Hill, our tight end. Again, huge signings are making an impact in real time. So let's see, Maurice Porter at Colbert, left guard, Laquan McGowan. Overall 64. Wait, hold on. I'm not even paying. So overall 64, overall 74, overall 78. Yeah, we need to get better in the offseason. Yeah. And overall 76 center. I knew one of you would be a bust. I knew it. There's always a bust somewhere. Someone's always busting somewhere. And it's PJ Wilson, the center. In the center of it all, he became a bust. Come on, PJ. We're keeping Jason Osei. That's good. And Desmond Hilliard. Troy Baker, I think that's a future NFL player. We're keeping him at right tackle. We found a gem in Jamal McKinney. That's good. He's over at 78. Rob Brooks. No! Why did I called it. I literally called it. I knew he would be a bust. His overall was too low. No, we're not cutting him. He's 6'7", 257. That's too much potential. He's not getting cut. But Sean Oakman is the new center, new starter, actually, undoubtedly. And we're keeping Rob Brooks and we're keeping Philip Morris. Samuel Kawachu, Jamal Palmer, Brian Nance, Joey Dixon. Oh, yeah, we have depth. Exactly. Bo Blackshear, Javante McGee, Andrew Billings. Javante McGee's actually better than Andrew Billings, actually. By one overall more. The speed, though, is crazy. He's way faster. I think he may be the new starter. We may try that. Zarel Lozelle did great. Trevor Clement Valdez, Andy White, a bust. Bruh, why are there so many busts? I don't understand. Lonnie Brown is the new starting outside linebacker. He's starting over Avian Edwards and Kevin Mitchell. That's good. Bryce Hager, of course. Mike Chapman, Kendall Elrich, Juan Brown, another bust. That's ridiculous. We have another outside linebacker, a gem, David Nelson, run stopper. Xavier Howard, the best corner in college football. I feel like he was. We're keeping him. Keontae Griffin gonna be a new starter with KJ Morton gone and Williams gone. So we're, in comes Keontae Griffin, Kyle Fultz, a little undersized. So Sam Cole was undersized, but he did well in the slot as a DB. So I think Kyle Fultz with our defensive scheme will fill that role, even though he's even lighter than Sam Hole. He's like 5'9", 160. But he can replace Sam Hole in that spot, maybe get better. Ryan Reed, another short corner. Marquise Scott, David Mills. We may actually. Here's what we're going to do. Hold on, cancel. Marquise Scott, David Mills, Tony Jefferson. We may start the new guys over those short corners because, again, we need size, bro. Dwayne Jones is going to be the new starting safety with Ahmad Dixon going to the NFL. So Terrence Singleton, the junior, will be an experienced backup. And, of course, we have Philip Brigham. Wow, we got super young out of nowhere. I'm telling you, our recruiting class was pivotal. Pivotal. They're going to play a pivotal part right out the gate. Anthony Webb is our new starter with Patrick Levels and Terrell Burt. Yeah. Kicker. We did again. I don't understand how Spencer Ross won an award. He didn't do anything. So Richard Henry, what are you best at? No way. Is he really not? Is he wide receiver? I don't really want him to be a wide receiver though. Overall, 79. Overall, we don't need more wide receivers, though. We need, linebackers. He's an overall 40. He's terrible at linebacker. So he's not a defensive player. Richard Henry, what? Our 5-star athlete. Again, we don't need... do we need another running back? We have Lachey Seastrong. We have Linwood. We have Chafin. I guess, Richard. Be a running back. Gonna upgrade and get the, I believe, let's see. Get the letter of intent. Get that for recruiting. We got that. And so now we will advance to the next stage. Cutting players, my second favorite part in the offseason. Next to is customizing the schedules. Eddie, Russell, Johnson, Tremblay. Running back, we have Seastruck, Wood. We don't need more running backs, though. You know what? We'll cut Chafin. Mills is over 59. He's trash. Sorry, buddy. You're not gonna. We'll cut Chafin, too. So, Seastruck, Linwood, Richard Henry, and Nick Wilson is running back room. Wide receivers. God, bro, there's so many of you. Who was a bust? Who was a bust? I don't see any bust yet. Yeah, I was a center. Overall 52. Mike Johnson, overall 66. But he's over 66 though versus over 52. We're gonna cut him and keep the bus because he's a higher overall. So we're gonna advance to the next stage, which is custom conferences. Hayden! Custom conferences. I know this by heart now. So the ACC added Louisville from the American. Again, we're getting Jay Bateman, which was the defensive coordinator for Florida State in the Florida State Dynasty, and he did a great job with our defense. So of course our defense has nowhere to go but up, which is exciting. The Big Ten added Maryland and Rutgers. So they added Rutgers and they added Maryland. I can't away. Leave him, be stranded. Added Maryland. Okay, so and the American added East Carolina, Tulsa, and Tulane from the CUSA. I know it's like the back of my hand now. They added East Carolina, Tulane, and Tulsa. East Carolina, Tulane, and Tulsa. So, and I believe the CUSA added, what is that, Old Dominion? Yeah, from the Independence. So they're in the CUSA, and then the Sun Belt added, I think, Idaho and New Mexico State. And the Western Kentucky went to the CUSA. And then Western Kentucky, you are going to the CUSA. There's all the conference changes that occurred. Pretty sure it's all of them, right? If you double check, for 2014, these conferences, these were the conference changes that happened. Big 12 stays unchanged. Yep. All right, now it's on to, custom scheduling. Something. So we're gonna let the CPU set up our recruiting board. We're going to handle this depth chart. Bryce Petty. Whoops. Is the starter, of course. Let's say, well, hold up. Hold up. Okay, yeah. Let's say Keyshawn Henry's our third stringer with Nick Wilson. Our fullback is going to be right. Wide receiver, Robbie Rose, Corey Coleman, Antoine Goodley, BJ Allen, Levi Norwood, and Jay Lee. Gus Penny, of course, is our starting tight end left tackle. Michael Porter. Left guard, Laquan McGowan returns. Wait, he's over 69, though. Can he, like... Is Hilliard a starter anywhere? No, he's not. So, for that left tackle position, where is it? That left guard position, McGowan's going to get replaced with Hilliard. Yeah. So Hilliard's going to move over from right guard to left tackle, right? No. From left guard, yeah. So from right guard to left guard, that's where Hilliard's going to go. Kyle Fuller's the center. Osai is the right guard. Baker's the right tackle. Left end, Sean Oakman. With Jamal Palmer and Brian Nance, the backup. So Sean Oakman is like the perfect, replacement to Terrence Lloyd. Sam Okuwatu is back. Let's see. Defensive tackle, blowback here. We're giving McGee the nod at starter. Zarel Ezell actually got better in the offseason than Billings did. I guess Billings is just not as fast, but he's an All-American, though. And Clement Valdez, of course. Avian Edwards. Well, where's the freshman at? We're absolutely not putting McGee at linebacker. Lonnie Brown. 6'6". We may give Lonnie Brown the start. I don't know. We may develop him. He is pretty big, though. We're going to see how it goes. Middle linebacker, Bryce Hager, of course. And it's not going to be Zarel Ezell. It's going to be David Nelson. Nelson and Evan Mitchell. Hager, Chapman, and right outside linebacker, of course, there's the freshman David Nelson and Avian Edwards. Wait, is Avian Edwards a starter anywhere, or is he? Yeah, he is over there. So it's going to be Edwards, Hager, and Nelson, the freshman. Let's see. Corner, Xavier Howard, Keontae Griffin, and this is where we're going to do something controversial. We're going to take off Fulks. We're going to take him off. Anthony Webb. He's already starting safety, though. We're on 69. Terrence Singleton. We're going to make Terrence Singleton a corner. So it's going to be Howard, Griffin, Singleton, and Levels. Yeah, they're just too small. Marquise Scott. The playing time, free safety. But Singleton's already a starter, no? Yeah, he can't. See, that's the thing, though. Well, I guess he can. Yeah, so that, and then Webb. Burt. Yeah, so Singleton, Webb, Levels, and then we're going to be so, man, Xavier Howard's got to carry the secondary so hard. We're so iffy in that department. It's not even funny. We're so iffy. In fact, let's just do it. Let's just take a risk and just start our freshmen. Let's just do it. So we're going to put Levels in front of, hold on. We're going to put Jefferson behind Levels. It's going to go Howard, Griffin, Levels, Scott, and then Jefferson. Yeah. So where's take a gamble? Freshman, get ready. You're playing. Yep. First kicker. The kick returner is going to be. It's going to be Corey Coleman. Then punt returning is going to be. Yeah, Levi Norwood's fine. Yeah. Get ready now. We're super young in the secondary. Super young. That's our youngest area yet. Is the secondary. We're so young there. And we're fresh too. We're having starters that have never started before in that area. So that's going to be interesting to see start the season. So we're going to open against SMU. If someone can open better against Alabama. Now, spoilers, we're already playing Bama first game of the season in the Oregon Dynasty season 2. I don't know how many times you guys want to see Bama, us keep playing Bama over and over. Without, us trying to find some new teams to play against. We'll play Clemson. Then we'll be on the road against. We already played Florida last year. We'll just rematch with Georgia. Yeah, so we'll play Clemson, Georgia. We're not going to play Akron. We're going to switch Akron out for. We played Michigan last year. We played Notre Dame yet. Oregon will be a good. That's going to be a good one. These two schools are essentially back then were the Big 12 and Pac-12 version of each other, with Oregon having the slighter edge in terms of an overall team. So we are certainly going to match that up and lace that up. And then conference play, of course. So that's going to be a good one. I would say, yeah, okay. So there you have it. I didn't mean to do that. I was going to say, well, how about we just open against Oregon right out the gate? Why not? Washington is number 6. Washington actually could be low-key. We're playing Washington right out the gate. Playing Washington. They're annoying. Then we're going to open against... where's Oregon at? Can we play Oregon? I want to play Oregon. Yep. So we're going to play Washington. We're going to open at home against Washington, then Oregon. Then play at home against... Notre Dame. Yep, there's the schedule. Open up against Washington. So we're going to play no huddle right out the gate. More no huddle right out the gate. And then more no huddle. All 3 of these games are going to be good games. Because all 3 of these teams are tough. So look forward to that schedule. Look forward to it. And that will do it for Baylor Bears Season 1. That's over. Baylor Bears is the final team we will play with in its 8-14 base game. There is no more new Season 1 team for its 8-14 base game. That's over. We are officially on revamped after we finish these Season 2 and Season 3s of these teams. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe.